Let's go ahead and adjust a SharePoint homepage today to use a form that we have already established to input tasks into Planner. Yes, it seems like a lot, but it's really not that tough. And what we're going to learn about is adjusting that SharePoint homepage within this video. So stay tuned. So let's go ahead and automate the collection of information. We could go directly when we're collecting information, perhaps from a form. We can go directly to the form section here. If we go directly to forms, we can open that up in a new tab and we can see the forms that we have, and we can click on the form and then go to preview or share. So it gets a little confusing. So one way to simplify that is to add the form to a SharePoint page. Then when you're within Teams or within your environment, you can easily access that information. So we're going to go over how to add it to a to a SharePoint site. See other videos on how to add it to Bitly and Teams. And there's lots of ways to access that form easily and quickly and in a consistent and repeatable manner. So let's go ahead and edit this page. This is very, very simple. You just click on edit here. And now you have all of these items here. Let's say I don't want any of these items. I can just click on the item itself and hit delete. And you can see it's pretty simple, right? Don't worry about it. We can get all this stuff back. Now let's say that I want to add a form. Well, this becomes pretty easy. We just click on the plus sign there and type in form. You see where it says Microsoft Forms? Click on that. And we're just going to add an existing form. And so now we're going to need to get the URL information. So what that's going to require us to do is actually get the form itself. And I'm going to drag that in here. Now notice here I'm in a different browser, which is fine. But this is the form that I want to enter. Now, how did I get to this form? Well, when I was back in my environment here, I'm just going to go ahead and reopen up that form again. This is the form that I want right here. And if I just click on share here, see how I can specify who can share it. I'm just going to hit copy. I can just copy that information directly into this request, or again, I can use that other browser. Now, a lot of times I'll just click on another browser, open it up, make sure it's the right form, make sure it's everything I want, which this is. So I'm just going to click once there and hit copy. I'm going to minimize that browser, and now it says here what's the web address. I'm just going to click on it there. Don't worry about formatting it, just click it in there and leave it alone. And what you want to do is collect responses, and so just hit OK, and magically the form is right here. Now I can just go ahead and say republish this form, and now it's going to republish it. And now every time I go to the home page for this group here called Sally, it's going to automatically go to this form. And let's just go ahead and do a test here. We're just going to put in Sally and 31 December 2020. We're just going to hit go, submit. And there you go. Now that form should be within the planner, because remember, we've created all of this automation to automatically create that task. So this is a great way to access. I got a task. I just want to use a URL. Great. I want to go directly to SharePoint. Wonderful. And we're going to see how different ways and different videos how to automate this. But let's go over to the planner itself and see if that task has come in. Now that task will appear right here, as you see here. Sally 3112. Now that task can be opened up and reassigned. Notice here it's come from that form. Pretty magical stuff, if I have to say so myself. So what did we learn here in summary? Basically, we edited the page over here to the far right, edit. And then we added and deleted the things that we no longer want. Remember, we just simply clicked on there and said, hey, we want to now put a form up. Boom, we've got the form. We just call out the form. We copied in the URL to the form. We hit go, and bada bing, it's right there. So check this out. It's a very, very easy way to collect tasks directly from your SharePoint site right on that home page. Or we're going to learn in other videos how to connect this actually to the internet so that you can easily click on any browser anywhere and add information into your tasks.